Good afternoon, everybody. Colin here with Techout. Making a video I wasn't planning on making. I was not going to pick up the OnePlus 7 Pro, and then I saw some videos on it. I saw some pictures and stuff of it and some reviews on it, and I was like, looks like a pretty good phone. I picked this up from T-Mobile, so we'll see how that goes. I didn't have the best, not that I had a bad experience last time I picked it up from T-Mobile, but it wasn't what I was expected. But now that I am expecting that, let me get these stickers off. T-Mobile seals the box. Yeah, so with T-Mobile, I don't think we're going to get the dual SIM, and I don't think we're going to have an unlocked bootloader. But again, with that being more known now than it was last time, I'm not too worried about it. Right, so get those off here. This is a T-Mobile branded one, as you can see here, so it's probably going to have T-Mobile software and stuff on it, but that's not really a huge deal. T-Mobile does try to keep their phones pretty bloat free in terms of the apps that they're pre-installed and all that kind of stuff. So right here on the top, looks like we have some paperwork. Feels like we have a case in there as well. I'm going to put that right here. Here is the phone. Wow, that is a big phone. It's got some good weight to it. We'll check this out in a minute. We are going to be setting it up in this video as well. So we're going to do everything in one this time. That's just a little cover. Right here we have your giant power brick, but it is big for a good reason. This is a 30-watt power supply, so it will charge your phone very, very quickly. We'll try that out as well when the time arises for a charge. And then right here we have your charge cable, USB-A to USB-C. Not sure why they haven't done C to C yet, but whatever, is what it is. A to C, nice cable right there. I'm pretty sure you do have to use this cable still to get the fast charging, or the warp charging as it's called now. Back when they had dash charge, you did have to use the provided cable or purchase one of these cables to get the full charging speed. And that was just because they didn't want you buying cheap cables that couldn't handle the current, and melting the cable, starting a fire, something crazy like that. So you did have to use their cables, and I'm pretty sure that remains the same. So right here we have a free little plastic case, which is nice to see that they include still, just because these cases are kind of hard to find in store when they release a new phone. You're not going to find one. Like if you pick this up from T-Mobile, I don't think they had any cases. I also didn't look, but I didn't see any when I walked in right off the top. Right here we have your SIM eject tool and some paperwork and a T-Mobile SIM card. Like I said, I did pick this up from T-Mobile, but I didn't activate this, so I'm not going to use this SIM card. I will save that in case I do need a new SIM card ever, though I can activate that one. So there's that stuff, all the paperwork and everything. Let's go ahead and take a look at the phone here. We still do have your in-screen fingerprint sensor, so it does have a little warning here to maximize the performance of our in-display fingerprint sensor. We recommend using screen protectors from OnePlus and our official partners. It does have a built-in screen protector already on there as well. We'll see how that works and whether I leave that on or not. So taking that off, this one is the gray, the mirror gray. They did not have the blue one, which was the one I was hoping for, but the black one's not a bad color choice either. It's a very sleek design. This phone reminds me kind of a S10 Plus, S9 Plus feel, more of an S9 Plus feel, because the edges, the screen goes edge to edge, and that just really, really makes it feel like a Samsung device. Not in a bad way. It has a good feel in the hand so far. I like that. We're going to go ahead and power it on here and let it boot up. That's not the power button. Go ahead and power it on here. Let it boot up. See if we have a T-Mobile boot screen, which I'm sure we will. So OnePlus powered by Android. Let that start up real quick, and while that starts up, we're going to take a look at our SIM tray here to see whether T-Mobile is using the dual SIM models this year or not. And it actually looks like I can't tell. It looks like there's a cutout on the bottom, but it's not the same as on the top, so I'm going to go with no, and if I find out anything farther, I will let you guys know. So we're going to go ahead and set it up, hit start here. It's got that 90 Hz refresh rate screen, so it is amazing. It's very, very buttery smooth scrolling through these pages already. We're going to skip the SIM card. I'm not going to transfer it over right now. Let me connect to my Wi-Fi real quick. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. And here we go. So yeah, the screen is buttery smooth. Very, very amazing on that. Give it a second to connect here. And it is connected. Wait for the internet to actually connect and give us a option to move forward. There we go. Checking for updates. We'll see what we have. Probably not going to have anything right now. Another thing, when you purchase this from T-Mobile, you get the updates from T-Mobile. So you've got to wait a little bit longer. They're not released directly from OnePlus. Now I know with the 6T you are able to flash your updates. If you unlock the bootloader, you can use the global firmware. So maybe a little bit later on, after I get this one unlocked, we'll do that. Just depends. Let me log into my Google account. Here we go. I agree. Checking info. So far the screen looks amazing on this. More, accept. Next. Create a pin. And we're going to show all notifications. Let's see how well this works this year. This is still using the optical fingerprint sensor, so it's got to have that green light under it. So the screen does have to be lit for it to work. I think you can also use this with the phone off though, with the screen off, so we'll try that and see how well that works. Very easy setup process, just your typical Android setup process. Alright, that is already ready to go. You're all set. No thanks. And next, we're going to leave this on... We're going to leave that on Vivid right now. We'll use the OnePlus font, just because I like that font. T-Mobile, we just got to agree to their stuff. There we go. So we're into the phone. Allow. Let's check out the fingerprint sensor real quick. Okay, the phone. Oh, there it is. So yeah, that's definitely a lot better than the 6T. So when the always on display comes on like that, just a quick tap and you're in. Let's try the camera. So we're on the back camera right now. There is your front camera. That is amazing. That's probably one of the coolest features yet. That's my first phone with a pop-up camera like that, and I want to say that's going to be something that's really cool. You can still do the face unlock. The camera will pop up real quick and go back down when you unlock your phone. So I'll set that up a little bit later and we'll try that out. But so far, really like this. It's going to be a great phone, it looks like. I'm going to play around with it, and I will have another video after I've learned some more about it. And I'll bring you a review here shortly. This has been Colin with Techout unboxing the OnePlus 7 Pro in gray. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And as always, have a great day.